Growing up in the southern land of good old Mississippi comes with a lot of benefits. I was taught how to plant crops at a young age, so when the apocalypse comes, I won't starve to death. I know what grass feels like, you're surrounded by nature, and it's really quiet and peaceful. But ladies and gentlemen, every rose has its thorns, and good God does this rose have a very, very big thorn. Introducing bad internet, every gamer's worst nightmare. Okay, first off, let me ask y'all city folks something. Do y'all have any idea how good y'all have it? Like seriously, with y'all fancy broadband internet and your gamer routers that look like something off of Cyberpunk 2077? Y'all just don't understand how lucky y'all really are. But y'all might be wondering, but Jay, it's 2023. How can you still have bad internet? Well, apparently, I live in a quote-unquote rural area, so having good internet around here is pretty much impossible. Something about them making broadband internet available in these types of areas being too expensive since they don't know how many people here will actually use it. But I don't want to hear that crap because it's 2023. Who wouldn't use faster internet? It's not like we live life like it's the 1700s just because we're not surrounded by buildings that reach the clouds and busy streets that'll keep you up all through the night. You got people here that dream of someday making it big doing stuff on the internet just like you got folks in the city that dream of it. I mean, you're listening to one of them right now. I want to someday become a VTuber and a streamer to play games and have fun with you folks, but I can't do that anytime soon since my internet is slower than Link and Zelda's relationship. My struggles as a content creator aside, let's talk about the gaming side of this. Do y'all have any idea how long it takes to download a game that's almost 100 gigabytes on this type of internet? I don't either because the download ain't even done yet. When a new game gets announced, I'm never worried about whether or not it'll run on my system because my 6700 XT can run just about anything. You see folks, it's the file size I'm worried about. Games are getting bigger and bigger with each passing year and it's showing no sign of stopping anytime soon. Mortal Kombat 1, a 2D fighting game, is gonna be 100 gigabytes when it launches. To put this into perspective, Final Fantasy VII Remake, one of the biggest games of last generation in terms of both scale and file size, is 97 gigabytes, and that's counting the integrated expansion with Yuffie. And it wouldn't even be that big if Square didn't decide to make custom assets for every part of Midgar instead of reusing them. Mortal Kombat 1 is the same size or even bigger than that. Listen, I'm trying to make my videos more comedic and lighthearted and less serious sounding to have a little bit more fun with this, but I just cannot make this funny. How is it possible that a 2D fighting game that's also supposed to be on the Switch by the way, has a file size as big as one of the biggest games of last generation? I just can't make sense of it. But anyway, putting that aside, for most of y'all, downloading such big games is pretty easy and straightforward. You hit install and you leave it alone for a while and when you come back it's ready to play. But with me, it's not that simple at all. I have to strategically plan on what day I'm gonna have to leave my PC on overnight to download games or any kind of other big files, and how many days in the month I'm gonna have to do it because if I do it too much, the internet somehow gets even worse for the rest of the month. Like I've been wanting to download the Mass Effect trilogy for the longest time, but I haven't gotten around to it because I don't feel like having to wake up at like 4 AM to pause the download to keep my internet from slowing down to the point where I have to pray every time I go to search something up. And that's not even the worst part about having bad internet. Would you believe me if I told y'all that I have never been able to play online in my 19 years of living on this rock? I know it sounds hard to believe, but trust me, it's the truth. Thanks to this, playing single player games is the only thing I can really do. I mean, of course, single player games are cool and I like them a lot, but having to reject your friends' invites to playing games with them all the time and watching clips of them playing games together stings a lot more than one would think. You'd think that since I've never really had a proper online gaming experience, I wouldn't feel so bad about not being able to have it. You can't miss what you've never had, right? Well, to my surprise, that's not really the case. In a day and age where everything and everyone is connected to the internet and more games are made specifically to be played online are coming out, it gets easier and easier to feel left out and like you're being left behind. And being mainly on a platform that's almost entirely centered on online gaming, that feeling goes up tenfold. Without trying to sound too depressing, it just feels kinda lonesome. I mean, of course I could chat with friends while I'm playing the game, but it's not really the same as actually playing with them. The whole thing just kinda sucks, you know? But hey, it ain't all that bad. At the very least, I'm able to download and play games at all. Some folks can't even do that, so I really can't complain that much. Gotta be happy with what you got. But yeah, in conclusion, being a gamer with bad internet is pretty crappy. There's no other way around it. Hopefully things will get better soon, but I don't know. They've been saying they're gonna get broadband internet out here for like a decade and they still haven't yet, so I doubt it'll be anytime soon, but it's whatever. I know this video was kinda short, random, and kinda negative, but hey, I managed to make this one in a shorter time period compared to my other ones, so y'all wouldn't have to wait a whole month to hear my voice again. Also, to try to balance out the negativity in this video, let's try to end it on a positive note. My last video got over 850 views. That's more than all my other ones, and I thank y'all for that. Hopefully we can keep the momentum going. I really feel like this channel will someday be really big and I'll be able to do things that I can only dream of today. I hope y'all stay with me to see it through. Also, I don't really know how to end this video, so I'll just say this. Ketchup on tacos is so good. Y'all really should try it. Have a good day.